The Reiner report now. An emotional week at the Capitol as families of the fentanyl victims gathered to urge lawmakers to take the crisis more seriously.
Yeah, they're unhappy that the chair of the Assembly Public Safety Committee decided that he would hold off on hearing all fentanyl-related bills.
Our political reporter Morgan Reiner spoke with all sides, and this is what she found.
Assemblymember Jim Patterson asked Pamela Smith to testify in front of the Public Safety Committee a few weeks ago to share her son's story.
I met with the ER doctor who simply told me, we've been working on him for over an hour and there's nothing more we can do. And he asked me if I would like to see my son.
Jackson Smith overdosed.
Within seconds of entering that room, the doctor said, time of death, 3:18. Since Jackson's death, I have made it my mission to fight this fentanyl crisis.
But Pamela didn't get to testify.
For the public safety chair to say now, oh, well, I'm going to wait till September and have some conversation about it. I'm sorry, you're taking too long. We have good ideas. They have been discussed, but you won't even vet them.
Committee Chair Assemblyman Reginald Jones Sawyer wants everyone to know this issue is personal to him too.
I had an uncle who died of a heroin overdose. I had a cousin who died of crack cocaine. I know what the effects of drug abuse has.
He said he hopes to hold a hearing in June.
I was very concerned that a lot of the bills that were coming through weren't making through. They were dying in our committee. I decided I needed to save the remaining bills so that we can have an educated discussion on both the demand side and the supply side.
Whether the bills are heard in June or tomorrow, they still wouldn't go into effect until at least January if they pass. But Republicans point out that they, along with some Democrats, have been introducing bills to address the fentanyl crisis for years.
Now, I did ask the chair about that, bills that have already died and why. He told me he would like to give the authors the chance to bring them back to life with some changes they discuss in that future hearing. Those bills can be voted on again in January, guys.
And some incredibly emotional moments there at the Capitol. I understand the Republicans are going to try to force a vote tomorrow. They're going to try to bypass all this?
Yes, so we found out late this afternoon that Republicans are going to try and bring up the remaining 4 or 5 bills on the Assembly floor tomorrow, completely bypass the committee. Some of those bills are about enhancing the punishment for people who deal fentanyl and the person ends up dying from that or getting seriously injured. Another would create a task force. Now, I just got a response following that news from the chair of the committee, and he basically said, you know, this is a play right out of the Republican playbook, and it's undermining the democratic process.
All right, our political reporter Morgan Reiner, I know you'll stay on this story for us. Thank you.